Welcome to your channel, Smith Kaizer. My dear viewer, your narrator is Kamba Dangote. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and get the latest updates from Kaizer Chiefs. Key player absent from Kaizer Chiefs squad for CAF Confederation Cup clash. Kaizer Chiefs have announced their traveling squad to Angola for their CAF Confederation Cup clash against Cabascorp on Saturday. The Soweto Giants will be without important defender Thabiso Munyane, who missed the Betway Premiership defeat to Sekakun United due to injury. Moreover, Nkaniso Sherna and Ethan Chislett, who are both yet to make their debut since they were lured from abroad, were omitted from the squad. Other new signings who are yet to don the famous black and gold jersey, including Asanili Velabai, Luke Bartman, Idiosa Igadaro, and Kaniasa Mayo are also not in the squad. On the other hand, there is no update on the status of Nasreddine Nabi, who is said to have reached a mutual agreement on. There are no friendly games, Kaizer Chiefs coach after winning Kufa Cup. Kaizer Chiefs beat Marumo Gallants on penalties to claim the Kufa Cup, but Nabi is not pleased with how his team played on Sunday. Kaizer Chiefs claimed the Kufa Cup after beating Marumo Gallants 4-3 on penalties at the Toyota Stadium on Sunday. The match had ended 0-0 in regulation time and penalty kicks had to separate the two teams. Amakasi's coach said after the match that he was not pleased with how his side played. The Soweto Giants face off against Supersport United in the Carling Knockout last 16 this coming weekend. Speaking after the game, the Kaizer Chiefs coach said his side created lots of chances in the Kufa Cup but failed to score. It was a very intense game, it was an excellent thing, winning a trophy, but we created a lot of chances, he said on SAP Sport. Just like against Sundowns, we also created a lot of opportunities. This is a big problem, that we're missing chances. Advertisement. I want a winning mentality. There are no friendly games. In friendly games, you need a positive attitude and a winning attitude. In exercises and training, I want to win. Kaizer Chiefs win CUFA Cup. If I lose, it's a problem. I don't sleep. I want this mentality. We lose momentum in the game, we gave the other team the chance to gain control. This is unacceptable, the Tunisian added. Secondly, we play cup against Supersport, this is a very bad repetition. Maybe the Supersport coach was watching, and if we reach penalties again I need to change takers. Kaizer Chiefs fielded a strong team for the Kufa Cup with the likes of Miguel Inacio, Bradley Cross and Ranga Shivaviro playing. Chiefs share spoils with Wydad Casablanca. Kaizer Chiefs battled to a goalless draw against Wydad in the first leg of the CAF Confederation Cup second preliminary round tie on Saturday afternoon in Wydad. The stalemate at the packed Stade TP Mazembe means the tie remains finely balanced heading into the second leg. The match was a tale of missed chances, with neither side converting their hard-earned opportunities. Chiefs started nervously, pushed onto the back foot by a determined Wydad. Yet, the Soweto outfit absorbed the pressure and eventually carved out a few meaningful chances just before the halftime whistle. Kaizer Chiefs vs Wydad, date, kickoff time, injury news. Kaizer Chiefs must get back on the horse after another disappointing result in this season's Betway Premiership. Chiefs registered their third stalemate in a row in the league and fourth of the campaign. Next, they face Wydad after a 3-2 draw in the first leg of the second qualifying round for the CAF Confederation Cup. Updated Betway Premiership table, Kaizer Chiefs draw again. Mayo to miss Kaizer Chiefs CAF clash. Kaniasa Mayo was taken off with a hamstring issue in the dying moments of Chiefs' 3-2 draw with Siwalili. It means he'll miss their clash with Simba on Sunday, the second leg of the CAF Confederation Cup second qualifying round. The first leg ended goalless. The second leg kicks off on Sunday, October 26 at 1500 hours. 27-year-old Mayo is still eyeing a return to the national team setup. I would definitely want to get back to the national team. If the team, Chiefs, is doing good, then we stand a chance to be in the national team, Mayo said as per FAR Post. Click for the update. Have Chiefs improved in front of goal? Chiefs currently top the table for shots on target per match with 6.2. However, their tally of 8 goals scored has them at 9th in the Betway Premiership for that metric. Clearly, their finishing needs more work than their ability to fashion opportunities to shoot. Sundowns, 5.1, and Pirates, 4.7, are second and third, respectively. Chiefs secure goalless draw in Casablanca. Kaizer Chiefs and Wydad Casablanca drew 3-2 in their CAF Confederation Cup second preliminary round first leg on Saturday afternoon. Chiefs dropped goalkeeper Fiacre Ntwari and recalled Brandon Peterson following the defeat in the Carling knockout to Stellenbosch FC before the international break, while Kaizer Mayo made his debut in the tournament for the club. The hosts were on the attack in a quest to assert their advantage at home, producing shots from range and across the face of the area. Chiefs' troubled spell continued and a first-time shot in the area got the better of Peterson around the cooling break, but fortunately enough the goal was ruled out for offside. The Amakasi gathered themselves after the difficult opening and provided their first scare when Glodley Lalipo combined with Mayo to get their first shot on target. Mayo looked to go one better shortle. Before halftime when he came on the near side to get the crowd off their feet with a curling effort that put the Wydad goalkeeper to work. After finishing the first half strong, the Amakasi were on the break and struggled to contain the persistent pressure the host applied. Chiefs soon started to regain momentum and pulled on the front foot through the smart forward running from Puel Modi in particular. The Soweto Giants were a whisker away from taking the lead, a powerfully struck free kick by substitute Mfundo Vilakazi, who just returned from World Cup duty with the youth national team. In the end, there was no victor in Lubumbashi as Chiefs and Simba have it all to play in Dobsonville next weekend. Confirmed lineups: Kaizer Chiefs, Peterson, Cross, Miguel, Quinica, Solomons, Mthethwa, Ndlovu, Ankobo, Modi, Lalipo, Mayo. Subs: Bvuma, Frosler, McCarthy, Seal, Shabalala, Vilakazi, Sereno, Dupreez, Duba. Related tags: Wydad Casablanca CAF Confederation Cup Kaizer Chiefs. Khalil Ben Youssef reveals 5 Kaizer Chiefs players were in critical situation and woke up with diarrhea and vomiting before CAF Confederation Cup showdown against Wydad. It has now emerged that some of the players fell sick before the game at TP Mazembe Stadium as they registered a goalless draw. However, the Glamour boys have to blame themselves for the chances they created but failed to score from. Chiefs players fell sick. Kaizer Chiefs co-coach Khalil Ben Youssef has revealed a number of players were in a critical condition before their CAF Confederation Cup game against Wydad on Saturday. Amakasi faced the Casablanca side and managed a 3-2 draw in Lubumbashi, and now, Youssef said some players, including Glodley Lalipo, were not in good condition before the game. Critical condition. 5 of them were in a critical situation, and we were not sure if they could play, but I have to say congratulations to them. Even though they were not 100% ready, they fought for the team and took a risk with us, Youssef revealed. Another one is Lalipo. He got a small injury on his ankle, but he decided to play and fight for the team, and in the 65th minute, we saw that he couldn't continue. We brought in Ashley because we know he can bring a lot of quality to the team with his speed. He got the opportunity to score, but he was unlucky, he added. I have to say congratulations to our players. They woke up with diarrhea and vomiting before the match. I don't know what happened with the food. Poor pitch. Apart from the critical condition the Chiefs players faced, Youssef has also revealed that another major setback they encountered was the state of the pitch. You see the situation of the game, the pitch, and the competitor. We prepare our players beforehand about the situation, and they know it will be a tough game, Youssef explained. Really, in this kind of pitch, you can't play. We were only playing long balls like them because it's difficult to manage. Why? Shaba makes strong Chiefs claim. Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana legend Sifawit Shabalala has insisted that the current Amakasi don't have a team but good players that can compete. Shabalala represented Chiefs for 11 years and made over 290 appearances. During his spell at the Village, Shaba won 2 league titles, 3 Telkom knockout trophies, 1 MTN 8 and 1 Nedbank Cup trophy. The left-footer also scored over 40 goals for Amakasi. The retired legend, who famously scored the opening goal of the 2010 FIFA World Cup, recently addressed Chiefs issues, speaking to Robert Marawa on Radio 947. Chiefs doesn't have bad players, they've got good players. But they don't have a team, Shabalala told Marawa. They've got good players, players that come from development. They are good players, but now they get lost because there's no team, there's no structure. People normally say let's play the Pirates way, let's play the Sundowns way, let's play the Chiefs way, 'cause there was identity before, so we miss that. Ask me what is the Chiefs way, or ask a player what is the Chiefs way, I don't think they will give the answer you expect. And also another critical thing is, the team must also check the caliber of players they bring, not only the talent only but also the personality and the character. You're coming to the environment that can be hostile, an environment that can build you, an environment that has a lot of attention. Can you take it? Can you take that attention? Can you take being won the spotlight every now and then? I think that's another important thing. 'Cause some players they do well too, 3 days they get the praise and they're okay. One bad game they get the stick and then they are gone. Kaizer Chiefs midfielder Sifawit Shabalala says his side are content with a point after playing to a 1-1 draw against Morocco Swallows at FNB Stadium on Wednesday night. The stalemate ended Amakasi's run of 8 consecutive league wins, and the winger says credit must be given to their opponents for giving them a run for their money. It was a tough game and we have to give credit to Swallows. They are a good team and they did very well, Shabalala said. We didn't have a good start to the game. I think in the first 20 minutes they were all over us, but we fought until the end. I think we had a better second half. We created a lot of chances and there was a lot of movement. We'll take the point and it's back to the drawing board. Although Kingston Katha was back in the starting lineup for Stuart Baxter's side, Shabalala provided the striking support and he says he is enjoying the role. I'm a professional and when I get a chance I must make sure that I do my best, he added. In any position, I will keep on fighting and I will show my leadership qualities on the field, with the help of my teammates. Saturday, October 25, 2025. Rudport record. Menu. Search for Home Sport Latest Sport. Latest Sport. T. Shabalala says it's good to be back. Sifawit Shabalala and the Chiefs returned to training on Monday, June 25, 2014. Reporter 1 minute read. Simpiwait Shabalala representing the Amakasi. Kaizer Chiefs midfielder Sifawit Shabalala admits it feels good to be back at training for pre-season ahead of their 2014-15 campaign where hopes they will lift more silverware. The Amakasi returned to Naturina on Monday, June 23, and Shabalala says he is happy to be back training with his teammates. It is one of those feelings that you will never get used to. It feels great to be back at the village, to meet your teammates and getting back to kicking the ball after the break, said Shabalala. I am glad that I am still in good shape and have kept my weight intact. All in all, I am in good shape. I followed the prescribed order of conduct during the off-season. As a professional athlete it is important to rest and eat well, and that's what I did. Shabalala also shared what he did in the off-season, saying he needed the rest. I left my soccer boots at home and took a trip overseas, somewhere quiet and appropriate to rest, added the left-sided midfielder. But I can't wait to get going in the new season. I look forward to resume with hard work. I plan to do my best to help my team to win trophies this season. At Caxton, we employ humans to generate daily fresh news, not AI intervention. Happy reading. Related articles. Vision gymnasts triumph at nationals. October 23, 2025. Young cyclists shine at MTB nationals. October 21, 2025. Florida Running Club invites men to join the annual Daredevil Run. October 18, 2025. Canoe Club invites community to free canoeing lessons. October 15, 2025. Recent posts. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 2 hours ago. Princess High spreads the love to Dora's Ark. 5 hours ago. CPF election dates announced. 24 hours ago. I was told I had 3 months to live, shares breast cancer survivor. October 24, 2025. Welties welcomes new deputy principal. October 24, 2025. Subscribe to our newsletter. Most recent. 2 hours ago. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 5 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's arc. 24 hours ago. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 2 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's arc. 5 hours ago. CPF election dates announced. 24 hours ago. I was told I had 3 months to live, shares breast cancer survivor. October 24, 2025. Welties welcomes new deputy principal. October 24, 2025. Subscribe to our newsletter. Most recent. 2 hours ago. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 5 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's arc. 24 hours ago.